Kenya is a country that's undergoing a very tough economic situation. Give me your steps, 100 days in office, how you're going to give us a turnaround economically.
Victor, I will not lie to you. We are in a bad place. And within the first 100 days, there's not much we can do. I will say this unapologetically.
Yeah.
Our first 100 days will be spent on our knees between New York, London, Beijing, begging that our loan obligations are restructured because the burden is too heavy. Over half of the revenues we are raising is going into debt repayment. So, given a chance to serve this nation, the first task will be to renegotiate these obligations that we have with those who have lent us money, so that we will have sufficient left to start the process of rebooting our economy. Once we do that, then it will free the government from borrowing as much as it has been doing locally. So these funds are left for businesses within the country.
Right.
Because it's these SMEs that create the jobs that Kenyans need. Now, I mentioned that the biggest burden on ordinary Kenyans' budget is food. Kenya, being an agricultural country, should be able to produce enough for its people. We have played too much with agriculture. It's supposed to be the backbone of our economy, but it's not. Even our allocation in our budget indicates as much. So it's more of talk and less of action with regard to that metric. I'll give you an example of Egypt, for instance.
Yes.
The arable land in Egypt is about 25,000 square kilometers. Turkana County has arable land that is in the range of 20,000 square kilometers. We all know that Turkana is hostile, is dry, is arid, and cannot support a lot of agriculture.
Yes.
But imagine the land that can be farmed in Turkana alone, one of the 47 counties, is about the same size of land that's farmed in Egypt. Yet Egypt is able to produce from that small part of the arable land to support 70% of its population.
Right.
And Egypt has more than twice the population of Kenya. Here, when you go to the market and you want grapes and you want oranges, you actually proudly say, Nipotelia Egypt. So if Egypt is doing it, it means it can be done.
All right.
So agriculture will be an area we will focus on big time. Because once we sort the question about food security, we lower the cost of living for Kenyans.
I understand that, but your argument sounds more academic rather than, what's actually on the ground as compared to, what's